As you said, I'm here outside the UW Sports Health Factory for the final day of practices. Teams are wrapping up and getting ready to tip off tomorrow's WNIT tournament. We have to stand outside because, unfortunately, the only people allowed in right now are team members, tournament staff, and officials. They're doing that in order to protect the safety of everybody involved, make sure the tournament goes off as smoothly as possible. If you don't know a lot about the NIT tournament, that's okay. It's the lesser-known cousin of the NCAA tournament, and if you want to know a little bit more, I've got that for you. Packers and Rams in the first NFC divisional round matchup up in Green Bay. The #1 offense going up against the league's top-ranked defense. Lots of chatter between Packers' Davante Adams and Rams' Jalen Ramsey. Great play design here. Adams in motion to the left, then sprints down, and Rodgers hits him wide open for the score. Ramsey was not happy about this one. Eric and Mimi, things are good. The sun is shining, the birds were chirping, and there was baseball to be played today with fans in the stands. The first time we've seen friendly faces at the friendly confines in quite some time. Wasn't a full house like it normally is for most of these Cubs home openers. Only allowed about 20% capacity inside. The last time these two teams met, it was an absolute beatdown. The Griffins won 9-4, but as you mentioned, the Ice Hogs have been on a roll recently. Winners of their last 2 games. For years, generations of Bears fans have questioned whether they'll ever get to witness a franchise quarterback lead their team on Sundays. Well, today those fans can take a major sigh of relief. If last night's draft is a symbol of anything, it's that good things come to those who wait. And Bears fans, you have waited a heck of a long time for this moment. In the 5th, they picked Larry Barham, an offensive lineman out of Missouri. He actually trained with Justin Fields in the offseason, so not super surprising with this pick here. Then they had 3 picks in the 6th round. Started off with Khalil Herbert, a running back out of Virginia Tech. Went with Daz Newsome, a receiver out of North Carolina. And then their final pick in the 6th round, they went with Thomas Graham Jr. They had 2 picks in the 6th and 1 in the 7th. They started off with Cole Van Lanen, an offensive lineman out of the University of Wisconsin, so he'll stay in the Badger State and look to make that Green Bay Packer team. Then they went with Isaiah McDuffie, a linebacker out of Boston College, and Kylan Hill, a running back out of Mississippi State. Most student athletes in college go through a lot during a season. Rockford Auburn grad Vidarian Lowe has been through more than most in his time as the starting left tackle for the Fighting Illini. Having been a starter since his freshman year, he's also become a father and a guardian to his younger brother. We're exactly 1 week away from Super Bowl 55 between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Kansas City Chiefs. The GOAT taking on the baby GOAT. Both quarterbacks in this game will have Super Bowl rings, but Brady has just a couple more than Mahomes. But he says that regardless of how much experience or how little experience you have playing in the biggest game of them all, once you get between the lines, all that goes out the window. All right, so with yesterday's games, let's take a look at the Big Ten West standings. Northwestern comes in. They got a comfortable lead in first place. They're sitting 5-0. Wisconsin's 2-1. They're in second place. Iowa's riding a 3-game win streak. They're in third. Purdue and Minnesota played on Friday. Minnesota won that one, so Purdue falls to 4th at 2-2, and tied for 5th are the Fighting Illini and the Golden Gophers. Foles in, Trubisky out. 4.5 to go. Bears down 10. Foles connects with Allen Robinson here. He breaks a couple of tackles and he'd get in for the score. Bears now down only a field goal. Inside the 2-minute warning, already in field goal position. Foles gets the snap, firing downfield for Anthony Miller for the touchdown. The Chicago Bears complete the comeback yet again. They win this one 30-26 and improve to 3-0. Aaron Rodgers and Drew Brees in prime time. Could you ask for more? Early in the 2nd, Packers marching. Rodgers rolling right. Lofts it to Allen Lazard for the score. Packers go up 13-7. This was a barn burner the whole way with 2 high-flying offenses. Just over 2 minutes to go in the 3rd. Rodgers looking left this time, floats it up for Mercedes Lewis with a great grab. He comes down for the touchdown. Official said no pass interference, so the touchdown stands. Packers go up 27-20. First play now, inside 2 minutes. Rodgers gets it, connects with Robert Tonyan for the score to go up 10. That would do it from there. Packers get the huge win and move to 3-0. Show you one more highlight from today's game. That's Michael Carter, running back from North Carolina, picks up the first down, keeps the legs churning, and bulldozes his way in for the score. And how about this? That celebration. Look at that dance. Team National hangs on for the 27-24 win. Let's go to the Jaguars game for a sec. Check out this play. Gardner Minshew checks it down to our guy, James Robinson. Whoop! That was my best Chris Berman impression there, but he hurdles the defender. A no doubt top 10 play sums up his record-breaking afternoon. This game from earlier this afternoon, Wisconsin out in Happy Valley taking on Penn State. Nice move here and dumping it off the glass. That's Tyler Wall, his 10th point on the other end. Drive comes in, and it's swatted away by Wall, putting in work on both sides. Now, wait for this. Badgers bringing it up over to Wall again. How about that shot? Tyler Wall doing everything